Hey, how's it going? Um, I'm going to try to make a mat for my turntable out of cork. So I'm going to maybe take you through the process and show you how it's done. And if it works, I'll let you know. We'll check it out. All right, so this project started out um, on accident, actually. I do have a cork mat for another turntable, and I really like it. So I was in Ace, saw this cork board, and thought, you know what, maybe I'll try to make one myself. You can see it's only about a 16th of an inch thick, but I plan on cutting out some other diameter uh, small circles and placing them strategically around the mat. So I've already drawn it out. I'll show you what I used. I used an existing rubber mat and just drew it out. I finished cutting out the 12-inch diameter piece, and I'm probably going to have to go a little at a time and cut out these smaller ones. Somebody could probably make a tool like a certain shape, razor sharp, and just kind of turn it into the cork and cut out circles. But I don't know if I want to spend all the time doing that, so I'll probably just, I'm not sure, cut them out by hand. But anyway, that part's done. That wasn't too bad. Just take your time with it, because like I said, I was just worried. I didn't want to spend all that time doing it and then have it rip. As you can see, it's pretty brittle, so you got to handle it, a certain way. It's not terrible, but like I would imagine that when I'm cutting, if I'm not holding it just right, that it could split. I laid out this design. It's not too bad, a little crudely done, but I'm not really worried about that. And then I've made this, I'm going to cut these out. I have one here, and I'm going to test this with some Gorilla Glue on here to see how it works before I go to all this trouble. But the idea is that I'm going to cut these out and Gorilla Glue these guys, right on here. And then I've got, I don't know, I guess kind of a cool design. And I'll have my eighth of an inch. Yeah. And I just, obviously, I used a battery. It seemed like a decent diameter. So there you go. You can see my test. I used Gorilla Glue, super glue. And, it says to only use 1 drop per, square inch. But because of the design of this, I put 4 small drops on the back, and then I used one of these to clamp it down and press it. I had some other something flat underneath it and on top of it, and then I used the clamps to press it down and let it sit. If you look close, you can see that it doesn't look bad, but it's not. It's because of the curvature of this. But if it's laying flat, I think that's going to work. So I'm going to finish cutting these out, and then I'm going to see how many I can glue at one time. I might have to do one at a time to get it to set right. And then maybe once they set a little bit, I can put something flat on the whole piece and let it set for like 24 hours. Well, here's the final result of the platter. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to try it out on the record. Just used a size D battery, some Gorilla Super Glue, some cloth tape, to clean off the cork, before you glue it, some scissors, an X-Acto knife, a clamp. Used a CD to hold it down, after I super glued it for a while. Anyway, there you go.